Webster, left-hand corner, sealed by Dunlap. Everybody piled up in that left-hand corner. Des Moines defensive zone. Here's Proctor marshaling away. He'll go on the backhand to the air out to center. Sedum gloves it down at his own blue line. He'll peel away back to Connor Mayer. All the way down the ice with this, and that will serve as icing.
Here comes back in action tomorrow night. 7:05 drop of the puck. Tri-City Stormer in town. $1 hot dog night plus a post-game skate. Don't miss out.
Fellow Michigander Nick Andrews up the right wall to the far blue line for Sam Renlund. Has the puck parceled away by Foley. Now it's Walsh. Back at his own blue line from Malinowski to Renlund. Angled forward for Meyer, but he's stripped, and now it's Singleton. He's crafty to the high slot. Singleton to his backhand, tried to go on goal. No problem for Durney, that missed the net anyway. Now Janicki in front. Singleton was there, but so was Riley St. Ange. Good jet out was Webster. The point holds, but Malinowski gets the puck back into possession for Bricky. His pass, handcuffed Walsh. And now Colby Enns will go in long to the left-hand corner with a dump. Dot. And that puck is lurched back out to center. Webster slowing things down. Darting past one, dashing through a second now to the right circle, but he's stripped by Halliday. Now Stephen Halliday lumbering down the left wing wall with 10:40 to go here in the second. Jack Clement. So Reed Webster. Clement couldn't link up with St. Ange, and icing will result from that. Now the Bucks look a little flat after that goal to win chance as well, and they've made entry into the offensive zone for the Bucks quite difficult. As now Walsh turns it over, now all alone is LaPointe! And a beautiful knob save by Durney on LaPointe, and that save could prove to be one we remember if the Bucks find their way backhand. Clement brings Hillebrand down, and then a second player comes into the pile. That's Webster. He was hit from behind by Saren O'Call. Now Walsh almost stripped the puck from Driscoll. Brown does into the right-hand corner, and it's taken back by Merrick. Andrews has to spin around and get into a foot race with Merrick for this puck. Gets there and holds up Merrick. Hillebrand has it at the blue line. Chad Hillebrand holds him up and will flop this puck back out to center. 3:56 and counting. Clement winding to his backhand, spins it backwards where Matt Brown will be forced back to pick it up in his own right-hand corner. 3:48 now and counting. It's Nick Andrews. Journeys out through center. He'll go full throttle down the left wing wall, and he'll careen this puck in down behind. It gets away from Mayer. Walsh pinned up by Mayer in the right-hand corner. Janicki, right-hand corner turned over. Mancinelli behind the net. Tries to barrel around on Sedum. He's pinned. Brown comes in. Janicki pins him up. Mancinelli walking towards the point, to the left point. Andrews in a malfunction to pass across for Clement is forced out of the zone, and so Clement puts it right back in deep. The Bucks have to reset for a delayed offsides, and now they'll begin their forecheck. 2 men strong in on it. For Malinowski, 3-foot pass for Walsh, could be trouble, but he gets away from Singleton, as is Bricky, and now it could be a 3-on-2. Here's St. Ange charging down the left wall, back for Bricky in the slot. He was trying to connect over to Webster on the right circle. Great deflection in front. Ryan Sedum has been firm on the blue line, and now trouble the other way for Janicki with room to the left circle, and Durney with a wonderful blocker save. Things opening up here a bit. And former Des Moines Buccaneer Andrew Himmelson will be up in the booth. All that and more when we return after the break, the end of the period. But we've got 1:15 to go, and the Bucks are in the O-zone here. Twilight moments of the second. It's Walsh peeling in front. He's got Brown camped out on the doorstep. Couldn't get the pass in front. Clement, right circle, spins a backhander. Brown tried to do the same, and that was deflected up and out of play by Ryan Sedum in front. Front Singleton was there, but so was Riley St. Ange. Good job to collapse by St. Ange, and the Bucks might create from it, as here comes St. Ange with a feed from Walsh to the right wall. St. Ange holds up. Dot lane look back for Malinowski at the left point. He'll go off the end wall. Gibson puts the paddle down to eliminate that puck from getting to the front. Colby Enns can't get it past St. Ange down low. Hard work from St. Ange, drubs the puck loose, and now it's Webster veering it to the right corner for Walsh with his head up, back for St. Ange down low. St. Ange dribbles away from one to the right point for Clement, who had Walsh in front looking for a redirect. The shot missed the net. Malinowski stammers down the left wing wall. To his right for LaFerriere. LaFerriere loses his footing across the blue line. Sedum back behind. Sears it up the right wing wall. LaFerriere holds. He'll go back down on the backhand where Sedum is waiting for it once again. Back down on the backhand where Sedum is waiting for it once again. Ryan Seedham behind the net. Johnson up the right wall with a stretch to the red line. Chasten Sayre taken off the puck by Webster, and here comes TJ Walsh now, scurrying in. Nice pass from Walsh. Here's Proctor on the left circle, and a save by Gibson. He freezes that. Keeps the Aces off the board, and now here comes Riley St. Onge. He's around ends. Left circle, St. Onge tried to slide it over for Walsh. Great defensive play by Foley. Hillebrand overskates the puck at the red line. Webster back to the top of the right circle of his own zone. Jack Clement forward for the tip down by. Tried to parcel it up the left wall. Instead, it's notched back for Clement. Clement holds up. Left wall, Proctor. Slung forward, St. Onge. Great connection to Walsh on the second layer. Walsh charging to the right circle. Walsh couldn't pull the trigger. He's coming across and knocking it away with Ferrandino. The Bucks hold, though. Clement flings it back down to the left. Goal for the Aces to get, as it seemed like there was some momentum bubbling for the Bucks. They had chance after chance after chance, but similarly to that Tri-City game last Saturday, Proctor weaving away from Janicki in the forecheck. He'll connect with Walsh. Notched loose at center by Halliday. Taken back in turn by Walsh to Webster. Blasting down the left wing wall. Webster to the right post, to the right corner, now to the right point. Clement, D-to-D. Proctor opens up and shoots. Tipped in front by St. Onge, wide. Webster right-hand corner. Pulls up to the right dot. And knocked down by Kafuk. Scooter Bricky will pull it back to center. Now it's Scooter Bricky with a big head of steam. He walks in and fires! And a good save made Gibson on the quick wrister by Bricky in the slot. Now Webster back again. Bricky right point opens up and fires. Great block there. Webster goes back down deep with it. The Aces were here. Here's Reed Webster at the left circle. He'll hold up. Shot through. Tipped in front by Welsher, just wide. Pardon, Walsh. Puck skied out to center. Puck skied out to center. Bricky gets in the way. Delves it back for Singleton. Now a stretch pass forward that got past St. Onge. He had a window to prance in with it, but good gap up there in the right-hand corner by Durbin. Now Webster steals a puck behind the net to the left point for Ellis. He'll walk and shoot. That got blocked in front. Might have hit St. Onge. It did. Durbin on the backhand. Can't get it out. Webster to the right wall. Bouncing puck. Bobbles over Walsh's stick. Right wing wall. Spinning away is Walsh. He's pinned up and brought to the ice, but now St. Onge will marshal it out in front to his forehand. There's a save by Gibson. The rebound, Webster jutted it wide. Good pressure here by the Bucks. Walsh trying to go back on goal. Missed the net. Singleton battling with Webster on the far wall. Aces get it back, and they get it up. At the City game last Saturday, the game's first goal goes to the Aces. And so 11:20 to go. Kafuk's 11th of the year. As the Bucks playing from behind, once again here at home, and it's Kirby Proctor. For Gibson on a long shot from Malinowski just inside the blue line. Face-off won by the Bucks. Right point Bricky. He scored from there last Saturday. Chance in the slot for Webster. Back from Malinowski. A laser from the point. And a nice blocker save by Gibson. Bucks hold the zone with Malinowski. He's still out there, though, with Walsh and St. Onge. Proctor. He's still out there, though, with Walsh and St. Onge. Proctor. Taking off the puck at the red line. Merrick. Jump. Loose puck at the left circle. Treacherous moments ahead for both teams here. Shots here in the third. They're in front. It's loose. Matt Brown looking for it, and the Aces will fire this puck down the ice. Will this make icing? They wave it. Cal Kafuk wearing the alternate captain letter on his sweater. And now on the right wing wall. It over right circle. Webster in front. St. Onge pulls it on net. Never made it through. A nice poke check by Gibson. Creates an opportunity the other way for the Aces. Here's Hillebrand left. Face off. Won by the Aces. Goes up through the air to center. TJ Walsh. Over to the left wall for Riley St. Onge. He'll hold up. St. Onge spins it back down deep. Walsh to Webster. Right-hand corner, pinned up by Lapointe. Walsh joins the party, pulls it loose, shakes one way, pulls the other up the right wing wall. Walsh with time to the slot, a wrist shot, blocker save Gibson. Webster charges back to the point. Deflected pass, finds St. Onge, now Walsh down low. Tries to shimmy away from Foley. Foley got the puck loose, but loses his footing, and now here's St. Onge. Into the high slot for Webster. Patiently grooves his way to his right, goes back on for St. Onge, a great deflection just wide. Minute to go here in the first. No score yet, but the Bucks are threatening here. Webster back down Walsh, a cheeky pass in front. Webster gets there, he's still got it. to the left circle. Webster swiveling, but he runs into trouble. Good defense by Joe Dunlap, and the Bucks are forced back out to center. Clement, Malinowski, it's St. Ange motoring down the right wing wall. St. Ange holds up, puck is in his skates, drifted loose, but St. Ange gets it back, has it on his backhand, journeying around to the left corner. St. Ange back down deep for Walsh, had the puck in his skates, got his skates crossed and fell, and now a vertical pass through center is intercepted by Reed Lebster. Lebster back face off, up off the glass, Brown to Lebster, swerves to his left, dashes in. Lebster arriving is Walsh off of his skate, and oh, if TJ Walsh could have corralled that, he slams his stick against the boards after a spectacular look from Reed Lebster back against his pro. And Durney combined to shut the door there. Puck goes aerially into the right-hand corner. Spun back down. Walsh, nice work defensively on Janicki. Walsh gets it back. Little kiss up the right-hand wall, bounces away from Lebster. Adds some duress to Singleton, but he'll get it back for Halliday. Swindles around Bricky to the right circle. Halliday lowers the shoulder on Proctor. Proctor slows down his movement, and now a puck to the right point. That one's tussled through by Enns, but didn't make it to the net front. Lebster goes through the air. Enns gloves it down at his own blue line. Right back ahead to Halliday, left circle. Halliday pulls and shoots. A good blocker side look, but a nice save for Saran on the faceoff after Walsh is removed. Lebster, clean win. Clements on 5 hockey now. There's a quick wrist shot after the faceoff was won. Panisa got it on goal. Durney made the save. To the right point, Sedum holds the zone. Panisa on goal. Durney made the save. To the right point, Sedum holds the zone. Panisa spirals it back down. Grattan behind. Shrugs away with Green. Green to the left point. Enns walks. Cradles to the right point. Sedum looking for a kick off the end wall. It does make its way towards the net front. Knocked away by Durney. Grattan swerving into his forehand. A backhander that goes off a deflection in front. Durney made the save, but he reacted late to it. That was a dangerous look on goal by Grattan the second time. I've seen him by Walsh for Scooter Bricky. Uses his boots to weasel it over for Matt Brown. Brown will go all the way down the ice with this, and that will serve as icing.
Your Bucks are back in action tomorrow night, 7:05 drop of the puck. Tri-City.
And Kafuk is in a lot of pain. He is writhing down on the ice, and that's a big loss for Central Illinois if he's not able to beat Kirby Proctor in the neutral zone, and they're right back in on the Bucks on the forecheck. Right back up the left wall goes Ferrandino. Match up right now between the line of Walsh, St. Ange, and Lebster against Janicki, Halliday, and the winger Tate Singleton, who was the bane of the Bucks last time the Aces were hit. Corner, Durbin holds up back against the grain. D-to-D pass for Ferrandino. Up just outside of the blue line. I've been impressed by the defense of Central Illinois tonight. They've done a great job of navigating against a very strong offensive unit. Of course, Doctor does not hold at the left point as Chasten Sayre gets there first. Carries it to the high slot in for Hillebrand, a wrister that misses the net. Now Brad Merrick misses the net well wide left of the cage. Brown around Durbin. Ferrandino on the backhand. Clement with a daring hold at the line. Lebster up top. 30 gone in the power play. Walsh, left corner. Corner to corner. Brown on the right side. Brown slowly waltzing to his left. Dot lane pass back to Lebster off the end wall. Back now Walsh. Left circle. Left circle up top for Clement, and the wires cross there. That goes back out to neutral. Clement trying for an incisive feed into Lebster off a skate of Kafuk. Welsher back in for Lebster, who was chasing to the slot. Couldn't get a stick on it, did Lebster. Now behind the net is Sebastian Durbin. He'll ring it to the right point. Clement holds. Now it's Walsh. In the slot, there's a shot. Good save by Gibson. The rebound is scuttled away by the defense of Ferrandino. It passed the outstretched stick of Durbin, who has been stellar tonight. And now it's Janicki. Furrowing into the right-hand corner. Malinowski comes in on him, pulls the puck with help from Lebster. Malinowski looking to his right, took a bit too long, and Halliday got a stick on it. This puck will bounce its way down behind Durbin, who quickly spikes it back forward to Singleton. Brushed along where Ferrandino will backskate. Shots here in the third period, just 2-1 in favor of Des Moines, and here's TJ Walsh. His saucer pass is knocked down by Kafuk. Mid-American Energy Power Play number 1 underway. Walsh left circle. Clement up top. Now Brown crisply across the Walsh left circle. He'll walk and shoot. That's deflected by Gibson back behind. Webster behind. Welsher pulls it in front, couldn't get it on goal. Webster, left point Walsh. Up top Clement. Walks to his left. Walsh. Again, Clement up top. Now Walsh once more. Walsh at the left circle, up top for Clement. Walks to his right, he's got Brown opened up, he'll find him. Brown right circle, goal line Welsher, there's Walsh coming down the backside, creeping in, but Gibson was ready for it. Cut away the passing lane, deflected it, and now Janicki will swivel it down the ice. They're in need of one right now. As Matt Brown scurries in, Walsh's pass. Finds Welsher, right wall, now Bricky. In turn for Clement, up top, now he'll carry his position on this other unit. Walsh has got it at the left on this other unit. Walsh has got it at the left circle. Now Bricky up top. Try to go back for Walsh, and a nice stick by Kafuk has it out to center. Walsh on the backhand hits the skates of Kafuk. Brown back at center. An anemic Buccaneer power play looking for an entry. They've got it in Brown. Brown on the backhand. Here's Walsh to Clement up top. Walks to his right. Holds back for Walsh. Left circle. He's got Welsher in front. Webster lurking on the goal line and behind the net. Here's Walsh, left circle. Goal line Webster. One touch in front for Welsher. Fanned on it. Brown to the high slot. Trying to go back for Clement off the skate of Janicki and back to center. This building is ready to pop if the Bucks can pop one here. Ferrandino's tracking back to get it on his forehand. He's got time, but he can't get it out. Held by Walsh. Now here's Brown. Around one, he's tripped up, and no penalty on that. So Matt Brown goes down. It remains uncalled. Back to Walsh. Left circle. Goal line. Webster pulls to his backhand, and shutting the door was Gibson. Time for Durbin. The clear is flubbed, however, and now it's Brown. Exchanges for Clement. Walking to the right circle. Clement barreling around to the left corner. Back to the left point for Walsh. Walsh across. Brown right circle. One touch. Clement up top. Back Brown right circle. Great pass to Walsh left circle. Here's Clement up top. Goes down to the corner for Walsh. Walsh in front. There's Welsher. He can't get to it. The puck is loose and sent down the ice by Durbin. Durney slaps it right back forward quickly for Welsher. Churning forward. Welsher can't win a battle. Going down the left wall. Slashes out for Bricky. Centering look. Finds Malinowski up top. He'll open up to the right circle. One-timer Welsher, and Gibson with a huge stop on the quick one-timer from Welsher. However, this will not be up yet. Retrieve it. 96 seconds to go. And the Bucks have a prayer. Down in goes St. Ange. He gets to it. Welsher behind. In front. There's Walsh! Gibson with a huge save. Welsher down low. One-timer there from Brown that just zipped wide to the right post. A couple of golden opportunities by the Bucks just go by the wayside. My heart is pumping. 1:15 to go. Here's Welsher to the right circle. Spins on Durbin, and Durbin removes him off the puck. What a night Sebastian Durbin has had. Loose puck behind. St. Ange looking for it. Left-hand corner, he'll get to it. Puck is jarred loose. Brown can't win the battle at the far circle, and now Singleton's going to get to this puck first, but it is behind the net, so he doesn't have a shot. Clement trying to track over on Singleton. 50 seconds to go here in the hockey game. Bucks need one. Singleton in the offensive zone, letting time drip away. He pins it up into his skates. 3 Bucks will come in to fish it loose. Singleton gets to it again. He'll try to wrap it in front. Good poke check by Brown. Singleton gets it back. Saved in front by Clement. And now here comes Welsher. 33 seconds to go. Walsh over to Webster on the right circle. All the way around we go. Getting to it first on the clear, but the Bucks get it. Brown at the point. Walking on the left circle is Brown. He tries to spin. The puck is loose. Getting it back now is LaPointe. He'll go through the air with 15 seconds to go. Does this have what it takes to make icing? And Dykstra waves it off again. And so 5 seconds to go, and Webster with one last chance at it here, and he is sealed away, and that will do it. The Buccaneers go 3 straight periods, and now Bedlam's going to break loose on the ice. Some frustration boiling over here to finish the game.